Tap that subscribe button. Be sure to click the bell icon to get notifications for whenever I upload. Now let's get on to the video. Okay, we're back. Or maybe you're here for the first time. Welcome to the Zayhovah channel. We're going to turn down all these sponsors. Not signing with Puma. Already got my deals kind of set up. I'm with 2K. I'm with Red Sun Red, whatever Tiger Woods thing is, and Adidas, I think, are my current deals. Trying to get a level 2 rival, but I need to beat Rose probably again. Or no, I have to beat everyone on rank 1. Now our current rival is Will Zalatoris. There we go. Got Bridgestone Golf, we got 2K, and then we got my clubs, my attire, and then my balls. Let's go ahead and go. We're going to the Farmers Open. Oh, I also said I was going to upgrade my player in the last video. Let's go ahead and do that. It's been so long since I've done that. Player progression. I think I maxed my power already. Yeah, my power's already maxed. Let's max the rest of our contact that we can. Trying to decide what is best to upgrade here. And these don't even use the same upgrade points. I don't know. Putt path maybe. Okay, that's more than we have, so let's not do that. And it gets us to a 90 overall. We can do these. You know what? Let's do these upgrades to get to a 90 overall. Who is rebirthing at this game? In this game. Yeah, no, I believe off the tee now I have everything, every skill. Oh, so I have a power drive now. Wow. Focus on that chip. Okay, not enough points just yet. Alright, that was a quick upgrade. Didn't take too long. We should be even more dominant now. Now let's go to our Farmers Open. I didn't upgrade our clubs or anything.
.2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at one of golf's iconic venues, Torrey Pines, and our first round coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open. It's about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside my great mate Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course bringing you all the shots, all the colour, all the action are Henny Quack and John McCarthy.
Ooh, okay.
Beamer certainly set up for a stunner today at
The power drive.
South. What do you think these players face this week from the course?
They face a rude awakening.
Little off.
They haven't played too many golf courses yet this year, but they're going to run into Torrey Pine South, and you're going to figure out exactly how good a shape your golf game is in, because it's ruthless. And if you're not careful, you can go out there and shoot a big
325 on the power drive.
Tests every facet of your game. This golf course is an absolute brute.
How did I overswing? I got like lagged mid-swing on that.
Pitching wedge here. That's a pretty handy shot. He's found the surface. Good chance here.
That back roll was bad. Oh, why is Zalatoris standing next to me?
This is for birdie.
We supposed to be rivaled up.
What a putt that was.
There we go.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first.
You're one over?
Start.
Zalatoris.
That makes him tied for first.
We're supposed to be competing here.
The second, a short par 4, one that the players like to take on these days, Rich. A good birdie look here.
They do. It used to be where you laid back on top of the hill and took a wedge.
No, we're coming off the tee,
Second shot, but a lot of
and we're
players
power driving it.
challenging that bunker down the right-hand side, getting as far down there as possible, and just having a flick with a sand wedge in for their seconds.
That's fine.
Well, every week there's a certain bunch of players that everyone keeps an eye on. This one seems to be exactly in that company.
Okay.
Strong favourites to win, don't you think, Rich?
We've seen this player time and time again contend for tournaments, and it is no surprise to see him doing it once again this week. It is so fun watching this player.
Oh, wow, Will
They're in top
Zalatoris.
form.
So you birdie this hole.
Facing a little up and down here to save the par. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it?
Hey, I'll take that.
This putt for par here. Wow.
Par.
That's classy. Good save from there.
Bunkered off the tee, wasn't able to find the green, but saves the par with that putt.
And it's a major champion who currently leads this one, Wyndham Clark at the top.
Okay, we got par 3.
Going with the 7.
Goodness.
Now, this is a challenging one. A lengthy putt awaits. John, have you got a good read on this one?
Is it a straight read?
Sure, this is going to move to the left.
Let's try it.
Oh, that looked like a confident stroke. Looks to have some good speed about it too. Oh. That
Oh.
did everything but drop.
Oh, so close
We
there.
catch up with Will Zalatoris.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
We had a drop shot on the last hole?
Way outside the line.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
That's a solid par. And as we check the standings, this player is in second place.
You're 3 over, Will.
US Open winner, Wyndham Clark. One of the hardest holes on the entire property is the par 4 fourth, Rich. It is a strong, demanding hole right from tee to green.
Very picturesque, this fourth
Ooh,
hole. Pacific
a little
Ocean
to the left.
directly to the golfer's left-hand side. Don't be sucked in by the views, however, you want no part of that. And you certainly don't want any part of that fairway bunker down the right-hand side either. Find the fairway, and you've got a good chance at knocking it on this green in 2. Be wary, though. Anything long and left on this green is no good.
Damn.
Some nice
Oh, nice back roll.
with this wind.
An opportunity for a birdie here.
Ugh. There we go. 2 under.
Stroke advantage.
Will I encourage you to come this way?
There's a real premium on your tee shots here at Torrey Pines South Course. Keeping ball in fairways critical, and that is illustrated also by the par 4 finish.
Ooh, getting a triple perfect on a power swing, on a power drive would be great.
From there, the second shot plays a touch downhill green that tilts pretty good from left to right and back to front.
370.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
The
Zalatoris
rival is ahead of him. He needs to get something together here.
Well, that one is looking like it's going straight down the pipe. Terrific approach. And a chance for a birdie here on the
That's the second time today I've dropped my controller like aggressively.
Live play now. This is his second shot.
Oh, let's see my approach, Will.
Off the pace. Oh, that is brilliant. Look at this one.
Oh, roll back?
Oh, he's trying
No
to
rollback.
silence the young buck Will Zalatoris with that one. Really putting his cards out on the table. Brilliant stuff.
Tough.
As we update the standings, they're currently sharing top spot alongside Wyndham Clark.
Always
All right,
good to
Wyndham.
see your name moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
Rich, there are a number of strong holes on this outward half, but the par 5 6th, the players are definitely thinking birdie here, but it's all set up by the tee shot.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in 2. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left.
Am I going to go over that tree or am I going to hit it? Time to see. Oh, I think I went just over it. I'm out here doing trick shots.
Sitting at 3 under par.
Well, the bad bounce. Oh, roll.
Good for a long time.
Stop. Oh, yikes. Okay, so we're gonna be fighting to save par here, even. I'm seeing.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par.
Okay, so we're gonna be losing the lead here on this very easy par 5. I have a move. Tough. Okay. Double bogey now. Stop.
well done. That takes the pressure off the putt. That's a chip to be proud of. Yeah, well,
We're back to even.
let's move on to the next. Trailing by a few shots after that hole.
And now there are multiple players at 3 under the lead.
Over to 7 here at Torrey Pines South, Rich. A great par 4 that requires good positioning off the tee as well.
Lovely tee shot here. Just take it out those bunkers on the left-hand side and hit yourself a little
Just
baby
off.
fade. From there, you've got a green that sits above you slightly and also chases away from you just a little bit, believe it or not. This is a really good, strong par 4. Par is a great score.
Around 110 yards to go. Only a few shots off the pace.
Oh my goodness! These rolls are bad. I'm getting awful rolls today.
Trying to get to 1 under here with this putt. Henny, what's he facing with this putt?
I've paced it out. It's 43 feet left.
Didn't hit it hard enough.
Oh, I don't mind this par putt.
You're not getting it within 10 feet really bad.
This one looks like it will be breaking to the left.
And it's a bogey.
This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
Let's keep those doubles off the card.
Currently at +1 for the day.
This is one of my worst performances.
It's an uphill par 3. It can be a hole in one hole, or it can be an absolute brute to even find the green, depending on where that hole location is.
This green is not deep. It's wide. It's got a lot of movement from east to west, just not a lot of room north to south.
No slide back.
You find the right section of this green, you could find yourself a nice little deuce.
Chance to sneak into the top 5 here. Nice one.
Par it.
Birdie of the day.
All right.
To the top 5 he goes.
Back to even. Let's keep fighting towards what we need.
Even par for the event.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
The final hole on the outward half is a par 5. Runs right against the boundary fence, and it requires 2 big shots.
Ooh, yikes.
2 long straight shots required if you want to find this par 5 and 2. If you don't, a nice little layup. Give yourself a good number for a 3rd shot. There is a nice little shelf there if it pins up top left. Watch the spin down on the right-hand side. Watch it go in the hole maybe.
His 2nd shot here, just 3 back from the leader.
He is taking this on.
Come on. Bit too rough on the approach, but we can salvage this.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice?
Okay. We stay decently close, we'll get the birdie.
To move into a tie for 3rd place. That will work. On a roll here with back-to-back.
An eagle would have been tremendous.
I like it. 2 in a row.
As we make the turn, it's always good to reflect on what we've seen out there so far. Rich?
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
It has not been close between me and Zalatoris. For maybe a moment.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up this shot from about 120.
Yep, that shot's safely on the green.
Okay. I don't know if we're going to birdie this one. This is a long putt, like 20-footer.
To move into a tie for 2nd. John, what's the line on this putt?
This putt is looking like it's going to move pretty hard to the right.
Good chance this one. Right on 6 feet.
Almost cooked it. There we go. Okay. Still on the par. Still under.
Okay, he's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. There aren't too many easy holes here at Torrey Pines South, but the course certainly gets tougher as we head to the par 3 11th.
Yeah, and not a big target either. You got deep bunkers both left and right. You got a shelf up there top left. This is just a strong, difficult, lovely, if you like, par 3.
I don't love par 3s.
Sitting at 1 under. Currently tied for 3rd. Oh, how about that?
What a
one?
birdie, Chip.
And that will move him up the leaderboard as well.
Great field, great judge, great speed.
What a birdie,
Yeah,
Chip.
I like this.
Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant.
Well, Poston's taking a bit of a further lead.
Strong, long, and difficult. Let's down on the 12th here. And is there a harder par 4 on the entire property?
There is not. I mean, this is just usually right back into the teeth of the breeze. Not wind, just a little breeze. Enough to make it about 30 yards longer. You got some bunkers left and right that you got to deal with, but from there, you got a green that sits above the fairway.
Distance is
just
not a
enough
problem for
to
me,
make
buddy.
that second shot just a little bit longer. This is a brute, an absolute brute.
Choosing the 9-9 here. And
Ooh,
if
got a
that-
positive roll there.
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
What? Let's see if we can catch up with Will Zalatoris when we get back. Let's continue.
And welcome back to everyone here on 2K Sports of our PGA Tour coverage. We're a few holes into the second 9. Let's head out.
Okay, I'm teeing off again.
Oh my, that was launched.
.337.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Yeah, he's about 155 from this whole location.
Yeah, a quality shot from
Decent approach again.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
We skipped
Right,
Will's
Joey,
highlight
you've
this
been
time.
all day. Take us through this putt.
Looking like it's going right to left.
Just one off the lead after that hole.
There we go. Picked up right where we left off. That's a cool thing about this game.
The first of two in the inward 6 holes here, but you've got to nail your drive if you want to get there in 2.
It's a very interesting hole. You know, miss those bunkers, put yourself in the fairway, but you've got this ravine that you have to hit over. It's a grass ravine, thankfully, so if you miss the fairway, you can lay up there. But going for the screen, if you come up,
Oh, I'm in the rough.
you could find one of these 4 or 5 bunkers, both left and right, and then you've got a nearly impossible up and down from there. And again, a green that's got a section on the left and a section on the right. Very rarely do they put the pin in the middle. But boy, I tell you what, this is a really good, fun par 5 that you can make anywhere from 3 to 7.
Okay, I'm rolling down the green now, although the fairway.
This now, his 3rd shot. And only one off the pace here.
Decent. Back row.
And this putt to move into a tie for 1st place. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 25 feet from the cup.
Tough. Good approach. Still. A
Good
good.
chance here. This one's for par. And as we check the standings, our leader has a 1-stroke advantage.
Okay, 1 stroke behind
Heading
still.
to our finishing stretch. It starts with the par 4 14th.
Nice tee shot here. A little bit more room to the right than the players really feel like there is. However, that also brings a rough on the right-hand side into play, and you don't want to be there, especially with this green that's set right back against the canyon. It's a difficult second shot, almost an infinite edge pool look, if you will. You really have to bear down and make sure you have a good idea of your distance control on your second shot.
Let's do this.
The perfect wind swing. Nice and easy.
And this putt to move into 1st place. Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. And now into top spot on the leaderboard.
No, I'm tied for the top spot for the leaderboard, unless dude fell.
Now leading by 1 shot.
Oh, dude fell. Come on, Wyndham.
We stride across the 15th, Rich, and we talk about strong par 4s. This is another one.
Why are the straightaway par 4s the hardest ones? We have another one right here. It's just straight away with the drive, nothing fancy about it. You find the fairway and you're left with another long iron second shot. You got a front right bunker that should see plenty of action. The one on the left, though, that's a big no-no spot, as this green does tilt pretty good from back to front.
Is Will Zalatoris. Well, that looks to be drawing back nicely.
Well, I go great approach.
And he's safely on the green with
Pretty
that shot.
good.
And
I set up like a
play, shall we?
15 to 20 foot
Playing this
putt.
shot from about 170 yards out.
I had a similar approach.
Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. Trying to get to 5 under with this putt.
I would like to get to
Have you
5.
got a read on this one?
Well, can be firm with this one up the hill, but it's going to move to the right as well.
From long range here, looking to get it close.
Come on. And he's made
Birdie
it.
boss.
What a putt.
The bird boss. The bird band.
And with that hole finished, they're currently in the lead, ahead of Wyndham Clark. Well, the finish at Torrey Pines South captivates everyone. It really starts here at the 16th, a par 3 playing across the ravine.
Yeah, long par 3, especially with multiple tee boxes that can be used. Green is a little bit of boomerang shape, especially back left. That's when things get really tight. But I must say, this is a wonderfully, again, designed par 3 that makes you think an awful lot.
This is a fairly lengthy putt here.
All right, then we're gonna try from here. YOLO. It rolled over.
This putt about 11 feet in distance.
This is important. Big par putt here.
This one's dialed in. And he's holding steady in first place.
Easy, Workington.
Your ball striking certainly gets tested off the tee here at 17 as we head for home at Torrey Pines South.
They moved this fairway to the left alongside the canyon a few years ago, which really enhanced the beauty, but also the fear of this hole. You have to challenge the left-hand side because the bunker down the right is really no good. From there,
Hashtag FedEx
green,
Cup.
it tilts from back to front, mostly with a really low section over there on the left-hand side. However, it still is a
No triple perfects today so far.
This one is going straight at it.
Okay, steady.
Yeah, that's an approach.
Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole. And that takes him to 6 under. He'll like the look at where he's standing on this leaderboard. And the finishing hole here at Torrey Pines South, one of the more famous on the PGA Tour, site of so many of Tiger's wonderful victories. Par 5, you can get there in 2.
Love a par
You
5.
have to thread your drive in between those 4 fairway bunkers that line the fairway. From there, now you have to think, do I want to take on this flag with the bunkers right, bunkers left, and certainly the water in front? It's a daunting second shot, but if you're brave enough to take it on, then you could reap massive rewards.
Yeah, going for it in 2. Okay.
Yeah, I'm a
wants to
dog.
win.
Little too far, but won't roll to the bunker at least.
He's standing over his 3rd shot.
That's great. Sets us up for
It's easy
birdie.
when you roll like that, isn't it?
6 foot,
Pretty
well, 5 foot
straightforward,
putt for
440
birdie.
coming up here. And that's a nice way for the round to win. Finishing up with the birdie.
7 under. Hey, Will Zalatoris is in the top 100. Okay, Sam Burns.
And that there is the completion of a very nice day's work. Has the lead, Rich.
Slim lead with multiple rounds to go here, Luke, but I got to say, I'd rather be in the lead than chasing.
You damn right.
Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy. I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports.
Oh, I've unlocked the Hickory driver. That looks really cool. 100 XP, 100 season points. I might change that driver after this event. I could be convinced. Alright, interactive sim on day 2.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time
I trust
now
him to
for the
protect
second
me.
round of the Farmers Insurance Open from Torrey Pines. It's terrific to have your company. I'm Luke Elvey. Let's get to it.
Okay,
The Reese's
okay,
players been playing some
okay.
impressive golf. They've got the lead. They're where they
There we
want to be,
go.
but what should be their mindset going into this round?
Well, hopefully
Keep me
it's not
close
the
at
chasing pack,
least.
'cause the chasing pack is filled with some big names.
Perfect.
So they're going to have to really bear down, focus on to the task at hand. They've got to sit there and keep their emotions to themselves and not get wrapped up in everybody else around them.
Massive drive.
And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag.
Going with the 8-iron here. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. A birdie putt awaits. We've got Sam Burns in the lead as we head to the next hole.
I'll get 3 more under, you know. Right in second
On to the
place.
16th hole, a par 3.
This is underrated difficult. The green is big in size, but it plays awfully small because there's really small sections to this green. The front, the back right, and the top left. If you find the right section, job well done. If you don't, it's going to be a difficult 2-putt to say
Great
the
approach.
least.
Good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
This for back-to-back birdies.
That's disappointing. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
Tough.
And that moves them to minus
Super
6 for
duper
the
tough.
tournament. On the tee now, the par 4 17th hole.
You want to avoid the bunkers on the right, but in doing so, you bring the ravine on the left into play, don't you? Second shot.
No, not really.
plays
When you hit the ball as
slightly
far as I do.
uphill. Two distinct sections, the left and the right here. A little bit of a spine that bisects this green. This is a really good, strong par 4. Par is a great score.
Straight at it.
It was on a good line.
That, I thought it was going to roll in.
Good look at a birdie here. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 7 under. Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole.
All right, pulling away from posting.
The 18th hole is a par 5.
I'd say this is probably one of the, if you talk about risk reward, par 5s in the PGA Tour, this has got to be up near the top of the list. You find the fairway, it's just begging you to go for it. You got the water fronting the green, and you have deep bunkers both right and left. But with the history of this hole,
333.
you gotta go for it, don't you?
4?
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
It is the
Staying
green.
Aggressive. Going for the green.
You gotta understand these greens are roll. You always do that. Oh, that's in the cup.
Whew. Wow, that was about a 1/100 chance. This would be to finish off the day with a birdie.
All right, they just wanted me at 8 under instead of 9.
To finish the round.
All right, we're 2 back.
Well, that was certainly a tale of two nines, Rich, and well done for this player to fight through a sloppy start.
Well, that's what they had to do after that opening 9. It wasn't going to be pretty if they had the back 9 to match the front 9. Thankfully, they turned it around, got it back on the back 9. Hopefully, a better day ahead.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports,
All right, Sam Burns.
thanks for
I'm
joining
not
us.
letting you win the
See you
Farmers
next
Open.
time.
Change my bag up. Can I Evo that? Like, what? I don't know what any of this means. Evolve my putter. Or is it almost at max? Do I have a better club putter? No, I don't. Okay, cool. Oh, it's a Season 2 Evo. You can't even upgrade your putter to that level. Okay. So we upgraded and changed the golf bag a little bit. I think we're going to sim interactively day 2 as well. That way, I mean, I'll leave it up to the last day to see if we have a chance to win or not.
Welcome, everyone. It's time to get ready for the gripping season-long pursuit of the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. And what a stunning setting we have for the third.
Okay, they had me
round of
birdie the
Farmers
first hole,
Insurance
then I
Open,
bogeyed.
right here in La Jolla, California, and Torrey Pines.
Another bogey.
I'm Will Zalatoris with Rich Beam. Glad to have you back with us. As we get things underway, our leader is sitting at 10 under par.
Okay, they have me close.
Let's see what's happening out at the 50.
Not too close.
Couple of birdies and a couple of bogeys. Needs to get something going here today.
I think my new driver might be a little bit worse. I'll be alright though. 323 is fine.
Sitting at -6.
Don't roll all the way off. It did.
This would be a great up and down.
Okay, still a par putt.
Oh, I like the look of that shot there, Beamer.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
And that puddle.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
And take a look at the leaderboard, and Sam Burns
Ooh.
currently occupies top spot.
Some guys pulling away. Let's at least get back to that second spot.
Stepping up to the 16th tee now.
A long par 3, especially with multiple tee boxes that can be used. Green is a little bit of boomerang shape, especially back left. That's when things get really tight. But I must say, this is a wonderfully, again, designed par 3 that makes you think an awful lot.
That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. And this has been a hole he's unable to take advantage of so far for this event. And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
I think a slight break to the right in this one.
I think I got it.
Always nice to hold those.
Nice birdie.
And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. And
Not good enough.
standings, it's a big 5-stroke advantage for our leader. Time to face a par 4 now.
They moved this fairway to the left alongside the canyon a few years ago, which really enhanced the beauty, but also the fear of this hole. You have to challenge the left-hand side because the bunker down the right is really no good. From there,
Another 330 shot.
from back to front, mostly with a really low section over there on the left-hand side. However, it still is a promising birdie opportunity.
Good approach. Good
This looks
approach.
to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing.
This wind really starting to get up. That was well managed.
Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
This is such a great opportunity for birdie.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
Back-to-back birdies move in the right direction.
All right.
And that will take him to 8 under.
All right, we'll get to 9 under.
Here we are on the last, and it's a par 5.
I tell you, this is probably one of the, if you talk about risk reward par 5s in the PGA Tour, this has got to be up near the top of the list. You find the fairway, it's just begging you to go for it. You got the water fronting the green, and you have deep bunkers both right and left. But with the history of this hole, you got to go for it, don't you? What a gargantuan tee shot.
Not as far as my other ones. The new driver has me a little weak.
This shot here from about 240 yards.
Contact perfect.
Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it and
Go
get
straight.
rewarded for it.
Okay, it's got a hook to the
Okay,
right.
Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 28 feet from the cup.
Oh my goodness. Oh, too far to the right. Please don't roll too far.
Eight feet to the cup.
No eagle for me. But we got a bird.
And with that putt, concludes this players round. And at the conclusion of this round, he finishes in second.
Same to you, Luke. See you tomorrow.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam,
Oh, my rival got
all you
cut.
folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time.
Imagine that. Can't let Mr. Burns pull away. This win will give me 1 million followers.
"2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Our final round coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open is set to begin. Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam as always, and delightful to have you with us. As we begin today's coverage, we join our featured player who currently sits in second spot. Let's see if he can climb to the top of the leaderboard by the end of today's round. Okay, let's see if this one sets the tone for the round today.
It was laggy. And skirted the fairway.
Well, you'd have to think this person's got a head full of confidence, Rich, coming off a last start win.
Can't think of any better momentum. Obviously, the player is firing on all cylinders. Sit back, watch, and enjoy it.
Great looking shot, this.
I don't think Will Zalatoris had that on his bingo card today. What a shot.
What an
Yeah, came here to win,
opportunity
Sam.
for birdie. We've got Sam Burns in the lead as we head to the next hole. Teeing off on the par 4 second now.
Green and 1.
Got all of that one, using all the power to try and take it deep under par.
Oh, loving seeing that aggressive play there, Luke. Great drive.
This is from miles away. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
This one should swing out to the left, and I'm pretty sure it'll come back to the right.
They're going to like the look of this one. That's in the circle of friendship.
Oh, it's right on it.
3 feet to go here to the hole.
He's got this one for birdie.
Well, that hole's behind us. More to play.
Coming, Sam.
I like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
He's currently in second place here. Here we are at the third hole, a par 3.
I like it when they move this tee box up and it's only a wedge, because when they make it a 5-iron or more, this thing gets really difficult. Firm green, actually tilts away from you towards the ocean. This is a really difficult green to find.
Oh, don't roll too far.
Absolutely flushed. This putt coming up is for birdie. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
Trusted it.
Pretty tidy. Oh, what a putt.
3 birdies in a row.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole.
Coming though, Sam.
Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
I love this hole. Just take it out of those bunkers on the right-hand side and hit yourself a nice little baby draw. And from there, you have probably one of the coolest green complexes, I think, on the golf course. Really difficult to make birdie, and actually you're pretty happy making par. But I'm telling you what, sit there and enjoy the beauty of this hole. It's a doozy.
Nothing like a bit of momentum here, Rich. This one's going for another birdie.
It's a good start to the day. Let's hope they can keep up the good form.
This one's going right at the pin here. How close was that to going in?
Oh, beautiful
For
approach.
birdie here. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
4 straight birdies.
Trailing by a stroke after that hole. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
This fairway cambers from left to right, which helps a fade on this hole. However, don't get too overzealous and pull it because that fairway bunker down the left, that sees a lot of action. Second shot is a green that pitches back toward you.
350.
It's got a lot of movement on the left-hand side.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
He's got around 100 yards here.
101.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
That rollback was bad. Getting consecutively worse. Or I'm just like, at this point, there's a magnet in the green rolling my ball back. You see where the ball hit, right?
Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. John, have you got a good read on this one?
Looks like this one's going up the hill and breaking left to right.
This one's heading on a pretty nice line.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
And a relatively good putt from that distance.
Big putt for par coming up.
First par of the day.
And down it goes. And it's a one-stroke par for our leader over the field. Let's see what happens here on the 6th.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in 2. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
349
This
off
shot
the tee.
from around the 200-yard marker. He's right in the hunt, just a shot off the pace.
No rollback this time. Okay, a little rollback. Now we're in the rough.
Quite on the dance floor, Rich, but it's right up there near the green. A chance to perhaps pick up 1, maybe 2 on this hole.
What a sensational play on this par 5 there, Luke.
I'll take the birdie putt.
Well, you like the look of those hands.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. Sitting at -14 now for the event.
Oh, Mr. Burns takes a stroke lead.
Always the toughest hole in the game. A long par 4.
This fairway slopes pretty good from left to right. Players want to start it out at the fairway bunker down the left-hand side and just hit a gentle fade off of that. Second shot here is to an elevated green. Don't go long whatsoever here. That's when the barranca and the canyons come into play.
Shout out to the canyons.
Second shot here on the 7th.
I'm fine with this. I'm about to blow a gasket. Okay, it didn't roll down the hill. I accidentally hit square, so why I think they were showing me that replay.
This putt to move to 15 under par. And he's down there. You got a read?
Yeah, it's hard to even stand straight on this slope. Big right to left break.
Am I anywhere near
That
close?
works. Nicely done.
Nah, but I set up a good par
Just about
putt.
3 feet away.
There is a significant amount of right to left on this putt.
Job done. Let's head to the next. And take a look at the
Still one back
leaderboard.
of Sam.
Burns currently occupies top spot. We've arrived now at the par 3/8.
This green is not deep. It's wide. It's got a lot of movement from east to west, just not a lot of room north to south. You find the right section of this green, you could find yourself a nice little deuce.
And choosing the 8-iron here.
This one
Not a
is
bad
chewing
approach.
fiber.
Oh, this has been a ball striking clinic. Another green in regulation.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens in regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Heavy right curve. Not enough correction.
There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
Almost just, yeah, hold on.
For par.
Almost just went wild. There we go.
Our player out in front is leading by 1. Now a par 5 hole awaits.
Luke, it's just a straight par 5, 615 yards. You got to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and hopefully hit a straight third shot.
Distance.
It's challenging when they put the pin
My
on
favorite.
the top left tier. That's when you can put a little too much spin on it and have it come chasing down to the front part of the green. That's no good.
Not a bad line, this one. Standing over his second shot. And just 1 shot off the lead.
You could see how like fast that ball was coming onto the green. That wasn't good. I wouldn't be mad about some rollback this time. Keep on rolling. Keep rolling, rolling, rolling.
Getting after this par 5 in 2.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
This is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Don't be fooled. It starts straight, but there's definite movement to the right at the end.
And from long range here.
Has it got enough pace?
I don't think it has enough distance.
Take it.
Oh, it did.
Beauty.
For eagle, for the lead.
Well, this is when the knees start to knock. The sweat starts to appear on the palms of your hands, Rich.
Oh, and
Just
he'd
a
lost a
lead,
stroke
not
as
a
well.
play.
I tell you, sneaky good. Kind of come out of nowhere, but all of a sudden finds himself in the lead. Let's see if they can keep it up.
I hope I didn't sneak up on anyone.
Oh, just absolutely abused the golf ball there with that shot.
And Rich, that back-to-back win could be within reach here. This player can just gain a few more strokes on the inward half.
Winning last week, this player's full of confidence, and rightly so.
Yeah, I'm a winner.
Oh, what a gorgeous-looking shot that is, Rich.
Great approach.
A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie.
Got to
here on the
extend this
tee.
lead out.
Just 3 feet to the cup. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. He's currently sitting in first place. Hole number 11 is a par 3.
Par
This
3.
green from the back tee looks minuscule. There's just not a lot of room on the front of it. Even the back section, which it does get a little bit wider, it still is very small. A massive shelf, top left. If you get it up there, happy days for you. If not, just find the green 2-putt.
Oh my goodness.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains.
Birdie.
And after that hole, he's ahead by just a solitary stroke.
Oh, what did Sam? Did he have a hole in one on that last
This
one?
is simply amazing.
The 12th hole is a par 4.
This is about as tough a hole as you're going to find anywhere on the planet. Prevailing wind coming right back into the players. You just have to step up and hit a solid tee shot to find the fairway. From there, You're going in with a
What is
mid
Sam Burns
to long
cooking?
iron, sometimes even a hybrid to a green that sits just above you. Not a ton of movement, but enough from back right to front left to make you think.
Love my approach.
Wow, what a shot. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. And he holds another one. And he's building quite a sizable lead here.
Come on now. We were going to do this.
Still in the lead now after that hole.
We were going to birdie.
This hole is one of the longest par 5s on the course.
This is one of the most interesting par 5s you'll ever play. If you hit a good tee shot, find the fairway, and you have the opportunity to reach, then happy days. But if you don't find the fairway or can't reach, now you've got to lay up into a low area where you're going to have a third shot that's absolutely blind. This third shot could be one of the most difficult third shots on the PGA Tour, bar none.
Are we going to roll back down the hill? Yeah, I don't imagine we're staying right where we are.
That's tiny.
Nah, not really.
Ouch, that hurts.
No, it's fine. Honestly, good approach.
He hasn't managed to birdie this hole this tournament. John, what's the line on this putt?
Pretty sure this looks like it's going to the left.
This one's tracking.
There we go. First time birdie that hole this
The
tournament.
leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage.
You thought I couldn't do it?
We've arrived at the par 4 14th hole.
Nice tee shot here. A little bit more room to the right than the players really feel.
Underswung.
Like however, that also brings a rough on the right-hand side of play, and you don't want to be there, especially
Still a 320.
with this green that's set right back
30,
against the
40.
canyon. It's a difficult second shot, almost an infinite edge pool look, if you will. You really have to bear down and make sure you have a good idea of your distance control on your second shot.
Oh, that one's straight at the pipe. That was a gallant attempt.
Oh my goodness, just a tipping.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Okay, and after that hole, now 21 under for the event.
4 holes to go.
Teeing off here at the 15th.
3-stroke lead.
As big as 12 was, Luke, this is almost twice the size, if you can imagine it, with a tiny landing area out there. This is possibly the meanest hole on this golf course. Not hardest, meanest. If you've walked off with par on this hole, job well done, my friend.
He's setting up for his second shot. Currently leading by 3.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
A little too
Shot
far.
by our leader.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down. And down it goes. Now 22 under par, heading down the final stretch.
Yeah, with just a slim lead coming down that stretch, anything can happen.
Come on, Sam. Oh, and he's
there's
20
no
under.
movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Ooh, we're at the par 3 here. I love these holes.
This is underrated difficult. The green is big in size, but it plays awfully small because there's really small sections to this green. The front, the back right, and the top left. If you find the right section, job well done. If you don't, it's going to be a difficult two-putt to say the least.
Oh, did I do a weird swing?
Penetrate through the air.
Yeah, I did a stinger. Yeah, it's going, yeah.
That was a bit of a miscue.
A bit too much club there.
Time for the second shot at the 16th.
And still burr.
That
Oh.
almost went in the hole. And he needs this to save par.
You got a par there, though. I wonder what our chaser,
Now
Mr.
2
Burns,
shots
did.
up after that one.
Okay, he parred as well.
Here we are at the 17th, a par 4.
You want to avoid the bunkers on the right, but in doing so, you bring the ravine on the left into play, don't you? Second shot, though, plays slightly uphill.
Big shot off the
Three
tee.
distinct sections, the left and the right here. A little bit of a spine that bisects this green. This is a really
rolled into the rough.
strong par 4. Par's a great score.
This lie won't be too bad in the first cut.
Not quite going to be as easy to birdie this one today as it was yesterday.
Yeah, this is lovely.
Give me some rollback.
Outstanding shot. High quality.
Okay, no rollback.
Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones. Right on 8 feet. Oh, he's on fire today. Building upon his lead, hole after hole.
It's over.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard. After that, what a lovely position to be in. Holding the lead, playing the last. Good luck.
Not a bad drive. A little bit shorter than Beamer. Not bad.
Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber. Wow. There's a lot of power in that one. Bombed.
Oh, I thought I got my triple perfect on the last hole.
This one is all over it.
Some rollback.
Yeah, quality shot that. Well, all that hard work. It's time to pay it off. Make this for the tournament.
For eagle.
Well, there you have it. There's your Farmers Insurance Open champion and a great performance on a really tough track.
What a victory on this South golf course. This player winning the Farmers Insurance Open, surviving the South.
Had to let him know.
And Rich, you know what this is like, going back-to-back on the PGA Tour. How big is it?
It's a lot more mentally difficult
Crushed
than I
Will
think a lot
Zalatoris.
of people understand. I'm very impressed with how this player held up the final 9 holes. Congratulations. Great finish.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks
Add
at
Zayhovah
Studios, it's good night
to
for
the list of champions. Okay. Another tournament won. Did reach 1 mil. Am I with Bridgestone? Why do I feel like I'm not with Bridgestone? Got 100 extra XP for my golf bag. Yeah, of course. I'll do the interview. This is where I'll get the extra 300,000 fans. Talking greasy. I'm not concerned about the score when I go out there, man. I'm just concerned about where I am on the scoreboard. I'm very comfortable at number 1. It's where I belong. It's where I hope to stay. Teach me impulse controls. You know, being a leader means that, you know, I can't do certain things because I'm setting an example. We got a message from our good friend Will. After crushing him. Thanks. Take care, man. What are you gifting me? Okay. I don't wear foot jewelry. But I appreciate it. Who is my golf ball? Oh, it is Bridgestone. I knew we were Bridgestone. I'll change my golf balls in the next video. We can go ahead and I'll be a celebrity chef or judge. I'll be a chef and compete. Cobra? Who are you guys? No thanks, Cobra. We'll decline those other interviews in the next video. We are going to go do Pebble Beach. That's a tournament I want to win as well. I believe this time last video I checked the schedule as well. I think you can kind of pick and choose what you want to do. All the events we've won so far have been if we won one alternate, we won one alternate. We've won 3 now regular tournaments. And the next one at Pebble Beach is going to be our first signature event that we win. So I'm also going to set up our rival of Tom Kim. And I'll see you guys in the next PGA Tour video.